I think the beauty of using this kind of artwork is that it's easy. My stuff, I'm not an artist, I wasn't trained as an artist, but I talk to people and I find out, well, will this work? How will a pipeline stand up for a week if it rains and if it's windy? So I talk with other people who know more what they're doing, and oftentimes people are then engaged because they see that I don't really actually know what I'm doing and with some of the mechanics of this, and people step forward into that. They just see that I'm just winging it, and that winging it feeling with no budget, with no backing, it's just me and my front lawn, is something that people enter into really easily. But in particular, families can enter into this, and children engage in this. And what I find is that when you do something simple like this, and you're not asking for funding, and you're not asking for people to be particularly talented in any one aspect, what I'm finding is that this in particular engages families. And if you engage children, then you engage their families. And one of the demographics that's missing from the climate movement is parents. They have more invested in the future than any other demographic, parents and grandparents. The children themselves, of course, are deeply invested, but they're not the decision makers, and they're not the ones that can move the power structure, at least without guidance from adults. So what I see is that the children became engaged when they saw my pipeline, and they wanted to go downtown and engage the governor and the media around this, the climate lawsuits, with the same target: pressure Kate Brown to not oppose the children in this lawsuit. That was the message. So what happened was that because the children got interested and excited, their parents got interested, which means their grandparents, which means their community, which opens up the conversation to those communities of caring that are very diverse and across all the political spectrums, but every single one of those people cares about that child. So through the children, you engage larger communities. And what the teachers told me about that particular event, where the 75 children came downtown with their posters, got on national TV, they said that was the most fired up they had seen their children during the entire year. They felt so engaged, they felt so listened to, they felt hopeful, and they felt inspired to take action in the future.